So 2024, huh?
We're here. you know, we're like 3 months in.
Do you ever feel like, wow, I just survived 2020?
No, I don't feel that way.
I do, and then I'm like, dang, it's been 4 years.
I know. I got a comment on my YouTube channel just the other day. They were like, your last video months ago was teasing us a little goals for 2024.
Oh, dang. Oops.
And it's it's April.
My bad.
Yeah. You know what? I've been too busy fat biking.
Oh, well, lucky you. I've been too busy recovering from an injury.
Yeah. But the good news is we do have an update for you on all of our goals. We're going to tell you what the plans are for this year, and I'm really excited about them. Let's summarize what's happened the last couple months.
So I almost cut off my finger.
Yep.
And couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm super out of shape.
Yeah.
So that's where I am.
And I've been riding my fat bike every weekend. I try to get it in one long ride a week, and it's been pretty good.
He's like, oh, the weather's so good. Let me go exercise. And I'm like, no.
We've been riding long rides on the sand dunes as well as on the groomed snowmobile trails, and it's gone really, really well for me. So I'm feeling cycling season.
Did you realize that you said we? Such a lie.
I feel like it was we.
No, it was not we.
But listen, it is. Because I couldn't do it without your help.
I appreciate that. What I'm trying to say is, because you think it's we, you think I'm in the same shape you are.
I do.
That's not true, even a little. So reality will soon set in.
Okay, well, let's just jump right to it. What are some of our plans for 2024? So let's start off with the first big one that we've got coming up very soon.
Are we talking about races right now?
Yes, we're gonna do mostly races.
Races. We're doing
races and big family adventures.
Okay. We're doing a relay mountain bike race.
We are. We're doing our first one.
1 month. Let me tell you how many miles I've ridden on my mountain bike in 2024. 10.
Yeah.
10 miles.
Yeah.
Total.
But this is going to be a fun one. This is called 9.5 Hours of Disco, and it's in Salmon, Idaho.
I tried to get us to wear disco outfits, and everyone was a big old party pooper. All the boys were like, I don't want to dress up. That's lame. And I'm like, we could dress up as John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. No?
I don't want to dress up.
But you guys are so boring.
Okay.
It would have been awesome.
So we do have, here's the format. We have 2 teams.
Yes. 2 teams.
Tell them about the teams.
So they have a max team number of 3. Because it's not that long, like 9 hours. I say it's not that long, but I'm saying it's not a 24-hour race is what I'm saying. So they capped the teams at 3 members. We only have 5 people in our family. So Dave and Andrew are one team, 2 people. And then I'm riding with the 2 little boys, Tyler and Ryan, and we're a team of 3.
I'm really looking forward to this because it's supposed to be a party at the base camp.
So I've heard. And
we just kind of hang out together and take turns doing laps.
It's a 10-mile loop, about 1,000 feet of elevation. We're just gonna go see what we see.
We're gonna see what we can do. This is meant to be the first race of the season. We're not trying to win anything. We're not going to win.
No,
anything.
We're not going to win. And I looked at the results from last year, and some of the teams only rode 1 lap each and stopped.
Really?
Yes, like
that might be us.
No, I don't think that'll be us. I think we'll get at least 2. So like my team, I think we'll get 6 probably. 6 would be fine. That would be 20 miles for me. I am anticipating I could fit in 1 more lap, maybe.
I'm a little concerned about Andrew.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get him to train for this race for 4 weeks. And now he has 4 more weeks left and he's rode like twice.
Yeah.
But he's 17, like he's young. He'll recover.
Like I said, we're just going to see what we see.
If things go right, I think Andrew and I will each do 4.
You were not doing 4. That would put you at a winning team. The winning team did 8.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You will not do 4.
I bet I end up with 4 and Andrew ends up with 3.
Maybe. Like, why? I don't know why you're putting expectations on at all.
Oh, because it's a race.
No, it isn't.
And I have a certain level of competitiveness.
Sometimes you just got to let that crap go. You know what's really more fun? I was very competitive when I was like first starting to run in my late 20s. I started running when I was like 28 or 29. And I did all these 5Ks and 10Ks and half marathons, and I cared so much about my times and getting faster and all these things. And I still care about those things, but I put so much pressure on myself that every time I ran a race, I hated that I was running the race. I hated the race. I hated the way I felt. I wanted to die because I know how to push myself to a 195 heart rate and hold it for a long time. Like, I know how to push. And now that I've backed off a little bit, because I have a secret for you, no one cares what your time is. Did you know that? No one cares.
I know,
and
but
now
I
that
care.
no one else cares. And now that I've backed off, it's so much more fun.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot more fun just easing off the pressure a little bit.
See, I know how to half donkey it.
What is that? Oh. Yeah,
and so
okay.
I like to have something to push myself with. Okay, so that's the first race.
Must be nice to be a dude with big muscles. Okay, that doesn't really work for girls.
I need to push myself. Okay, so that's the first race.
Next one's over the top. It's a week later.
Oh, I didn't sign up for that one.
I did.
Oh.
I'm doing over the top. I dropped back, like I said, too much pressure.
Yeah.
I've done the 25K the last 2 years. Kind of hated it both times. Cried both times. So I dropped back to the 10 mile this year.
Okay, 10 mile.
10 mile. 10 mile trail run.
Did I do the 5 mile or the 5K?
You did the 5 mile No, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, you did the 5 mile, I think.
Yeah.
Last year. I'm doing the 10 mile.
You're gonna love it.
I'm pretty excited about it. It's
one big climb, one big descent.
one big climb, one big down. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
You're gonna love it.
We'll just see how that goes.
I'm very optimistic.
I'm more of a realist.
Yeah.
You're always like, you'll do great, and then I cry and it's horrible. So I'm more like, I know what's really going to happen out there. But then you're doing a Spartan with Ryan, not our son.
I'm doing my first Spartan race, and I'm really jazzed about this one.
The friend you're doing it with, I don't know how much training he's done.
He's been doing a fair amount.
But like compared to you,
I don't know.
I'm interested to see how this goes.
So I've been doing a lot of, Peloton has these boot camps, these rowing and treadmill boot camps.
They're awesome.
Where you row for 5 minutes and then you lift for 5 minutes. And it has all sorts of different cycles and intervals like that, and I love it. I've been doing a lot of that. I've been really moving the last couple of weeks into stairs, stadiums, trail running, because we're doing the beast.
I think it's the 13.1 mile.
13 miles or so, yeah.
Plus like 30 obstacles.
I think it's something close to that.
Or something. Do you know how to rope climb with the feet?
I do.
You know how to use
not
the
well.
feet?
I'm not. There's no good place for me to practice that.
The CrossFit gym.
Yeah, I don't go there. They don't like me there.
That's a lie. Don't say that. It's such a lie. We'll just go over there and have them set up a rope, and I'll show you.
Yeah. So,
it's actually, once you learn the technique, rope climbs are not that hard.
Okay, so that's number 2. Oh, that's number 3.
That's 3.
We are planning on spending a whole week in Zion National Park.
Yeah, or just outside.
Or just outside. lots of biking trails outside, as well as the hiking trails inside.
Yes, yeah. So we're camping, and it'll be over a week. It's like 10 days or something like that in June. In June. Very excited. I've been wanting to do the West Rim Trail in Zion for years. I think it's like 15 miles. I don't know if we can do it. No, do part of it.
We will.
We'll have to see. I'm excited.
And you know what I'm really excited for? Last year we bought our camper, and that's the one thing that's making this possible, to be able to go out and hang out around Zion National Park. It's super expensive to stay, and it's kind of a little bit remote.
Yeah, it is, yes. So if we were to do an Airbnb or hotel for our family size, plus the dog, like they're not going to allow the dog, it's going to be like $150, $250 a night for however long it is. So
for 10 nights?
For 10 nights. So $2,000, $2,500. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we can't do that.
We're staying at this awesome RV park that's dog friendly. It's full hookups. They have internet, they have a pool, they have everything. And it's like right there. And it's only, I think it's $500 for the 10.
For the 10 days?
For the 10 days,
Yeah.
which is spectacular.
Fraction.
A fraction. And it's better than tent camping. Like, we're going to have showers and a comfy bed. It's so great.
The only thing we need to make it possible is we have to upgrade our batteries. The batteries to the trailer died. Like, they were just dead as a doornail.
And we have solar, and they, like, wouldn't charge the batteries. It was so annoying. Like, always, we gotta charge the batteries, and they wouldn't hold anything, ever. What's gonna make this trip even better is that the awesome guys from Goldenmate sent us new batteries for the camper. So I'm really excited to have batteries that work, that hold a charge, and will be a little more useful than the ones we previously had. So let's jump over there for a second. Dave's gonna tell you all about them.
Welcome to the mountain biking mobile. This little baby helps us get out to the mountain biking trails and stay there for a couple days at a time and stay for cheap. This is our home away from home. The only problem that we have is the RV batteries that came with this are completely dead. So today we're going to take and replace the old, washed up, nasty old RV batteries and replace them with these LFP batteries from Goldenmate. So these are the batteries that came on the RV, and at this point they're basically worthless. We're going to take these out and swap them for the new LFP batteries from Goldenmate. One thing I love about doing little jobs like this myself is that you don't even need a full set of mechanics tools. Honestly, a set of vice grips, a 1/2-inch socket, or even a pair of pliers will do the job. It is a 12 volt 100 amp hour battery with 1280 watt hours of battery life. Most of my other battery packs are also LFP4 batteries. I love how fast they charge and how many charges these batteries are able to take. In fact, Goldenmate says these batteries are good for 5,000 charging cycles or more. And they're estimated to last for 10 or more years. They have a 3% low self-discharge rate and have 1280 watts of output power. The LFP batteries are extremely efficient at charging. So when I want to take this out for a trip, I can plug in the RV and with only a few hours have both battery packs completely charged. On top of all of that, these battery packs are also solar compatible. Step one of getting the RV all ready for mountain bike season is done. Because it's springtime and a lot of people are getting their RVs and boats ready for what is sure to be an amazing summer in 2024, I'll leave links in the description to all of the things, all of the discounts that you can get from Goldenmate to buy any one of their batteries, including the RV batteries that we put on this trailer. Give Goldenmate and their LFP batteries a try if you're replacing any of your RV or marine batteries this summer. After we do our trip to Zion National Park, what's next?
So here's the dilemma.
I didn't know there was a dilemma. I thought we solved all the problems.
No, there's more problems.
Oh boy.
I wanted to do this bike race in Galena.
Oh yeah.
The problem is that it's a 4-hour drive and it's 4th of July weekend. So it's Sun Valley, Idaho. Everything's booked. It's 4th of July weekend. Like, you guys don't even know. Camping, Sun Valley, it's the hot spot for 4th of July weekend, and this is 4th of July weekend. What a nightmare.
That whole central Idaho Sawtooth Range for 100 miles around, you can't hardly camp. It's just packed.
It's packed. So I can't even figure out how to get up. It's not like we could drive up that morning. It's 4 hours. It's ridiculous. We're going to drive 4 hours, race for 4 hours, and then drive home for 4 hours.
No, we don't want to do that.
No, that's a horrible day. So do we do it at all? I'm trying to figure out the logistics of that one. I don't love it.
So this is the Galena Grinder.
Yes. Yeah. I want to do it. The boys kind of want to do it, but I am really struggling with how to do it.
So to be determined on that one.
Yeah, that's up in the air.
All right. Is there anything else in July or August?
Well, August starts NICA.
Okay, so there's big news in the NICA front. So this is our National Interscholastic Cycling Association.
Let's start with our oldest son is a senior, and he wanted to do every NICA race there was for his last year.
Yeah.
So we said, okay.
So we're headed to all 5 races. We have the first one in Brundage.
It's all over the state.
In McCall and all over the state.
It's all over.
All the way to August. Then we finish in October at the Bogus Basin just outside of Boise.
Yeah, such a fun course.
So here's the big news on the mountain bike NICA front. I was asked to be the new head coach of our local team.
But chunk. Oh, that's not a joke?
Oh, it's not a joke. I'm extremely overwhelmed, very, very flattered, and excited all at the same time. A lot of emotions, but that has changed the summer schedule somewhat. Because I was going to do Lotoja with you.
Not anymore.
No longer.
Not anymore. Lotoja falls on the same day as one of the NICA races. So I never go to that race because I always do Lotoja. Also, we're winners, so I don't know if you knew that.
Okay.
But he'll have to go to the race.
Okay, so are you doing Lotoja again?
Of course.
All right.
We have to defend our title.
So, all women's relay. These guys are going back.
Women's relay race category. We won last year by over 2 hours. Super excited. In fact, I'm so excited about this year that I want to be fit enough to take one of the climbing legs if I need to. Last year I did the first leg, which is not climbing. It's pretty flat. But there's 2 big mountain pass climbs, like legs, in the relay. And our strongest cyclists usually do those. But last year, one of the girls had an injury. So one of the other girls had to take over. And I didn't feel that I was fit enough to take over. And so I'm not saying I'm going to do the climbing leg, but I would like to be fit enough to have it be the option. I loved the first leg because it was like, go out of the gate hard, fast, and then you're done for the day. And then you can like eat whatever you want and all that stuff, which I loved. So I'd love to do that again, but I'd like to be faster.
I love that you're thinking that way. I really do.
I'm kicking it off with my training tonight.
I know, you're going to go ride TNR.
I'm going to go ride with the boys tonight to practice my drafting and surging and riding in a Peloton. Do they know what it's not the Peloton bike. It's a Peloton is a group of cyclists that ride in a group. It's called a Peloton. That's what it's called. So I actually have to take off in about an hour.
I know you do.
To go ride with the boys. I'm a little nervous. I haven't ridden with them since 2019.
I know, it's been a long time.
It's
and
been
the
a
last
long
the last
time.
experience was not good.
Can I say there's a lot of testosterone in that group?
There is. There's a lot of competitiveness.
They're very competitive and
they like to flex on each other just for fun.
They do like to flex. I don't know that it's all for fun though.
Well, for guys, that's part of the fun.
Oh, okay. Well, as a girl trying to hang on,
I know it's not fun.
It's not quite the same. But listen, I want to get faster and I want to be able to have those like Peloton riding skills going into Lotoja. So I'm getting over myself and I'm gonna do it scared.
Well, and this is part of what riding is about. Is you ride with people that are faster than you. That's how you get better.
It's true. It is how you get better. And so like I'm nervous, but we're just gonna do it anyway.
So above and beyond the adventure goals, there are some personal level goals that I want to talk about for just a minute.
Fitness-wise?
Fitness-wise.
Or otherwise?
So I will say the adventure goals are kind of the milestones and things that we're working towards. And then the fitness goals are just back, for me, they're kind of the backseat goals that are kind of pushing me day to day as well. They're just kind of some minor goals that I have.
Minor fitness goals that are not race
They're not race specific. They're not adventure specific. You ready for mine?
Lay it on me.
I want to be in the 1,000-pound club by my 45th birthday in June.
Well, I did know that.
Okay, so
I don't know.
I'm close. I'm dang close.
He's real close.
Okay, the 1,000-pound club is add up to 1,000 pounds between the 3 powerlifting lifts of, let's see.
Squat, deadlift, bench.
Squat, deadlift, and bench.
Yeah.
So I'm hovering, I think, right around 950 pounds right now.
But the thing is, like, gaining strength takes so long, especially when you already lift as much as you do.
Yeah.
Like, adding on another 10 pounds, even like adding 10 pounds to your deadlift is a huge amount to add at this point.
It totally is. I don't know.
I wonder what mine is. What do you think? I'm only at 470. I'm like halfway. Is the deadlift supposed to be the strongest?
It should be. It should be your heaviest one.
So my squat is my best?
That's not the way it's supposed to be.
My squat's my best, and then the deadlift. They're close, but they're about 20 pounds off.
Yes.
And then my bench just sucks.
You know what's really funny?
What?
My squat and my bench are the same.
Oh, that's so messed up. My squat is double my bench.
No. Not for me.
Yeah, I gotta work on that deadlift. Wow.
So both of those are hovering right around 275 to 300. Okay.
Okay.
And then what's my deadlift?
What is your deadlift?
I don't know for sure, but I know that I did 365 twice the other day.
Oh, animal.
So I know I'm over 365. I really need to be at I need to be at 400.
You're not going to add 35 pounds in like 2 months. That like you're just not.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
I would love to be proven wrong. I just know a lot about this.
I know. It's going to be tough. But you know what? If I don't make it, I don't make it. But the point is, it was something to work towards.
Yeah, something to work for.
Here's the goal number 2 for me. I was trying to climb. Between all of the running and all the cycling, I want to climb 200,000 feet this year.
Oh, okay.
In elevation.
I hate those goals.
I know you do.
Those accumulation of miles goals, that is not my goal. I took all that and threw that in the garbaggio this year.
I know. But for me, it helps me focus on, I do need to be climbing, always. I need to be climbing, whether I'm on foot or I'm on my bike. I just need to be climbing. And I am 11,000 feet ahead of where I was last year.
Okay.
As of right now. So
all right.
All of the fat biking has helped quite a bit. But those are my fitness goals.
Okay.
What about you?
Mine are way different than that.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
So I like PRs on shorter segments is what I like. I like to see improvement in smaller increments.
Okay.
I don't like the accumulation of miles or elevation, or lifting a certain amount. Like there's only so far you can go with the time that you have. Like could I get to a 300-pound deadlift? Eventually, maybe never.
Not in a couple months.
Not in a couple months. Probably would take me longer than a year if I could do it at all. I don't even know if I could do it at all.
I think you could probably get that close.
So there's a few segments that I like. There's this hill climb, kind of close to our house. It's about 300 feet in 0.8 miles, okay? And I have not PR'd that climb on my bike since 2019. That was my last PR.
That's almost 5 years.
Uh-huh. It is 5 years ago.
You were a younger lady back then.
And I was training for Ironman back then, but I think I have more muscle now.
Oh.
So I'm interested to know if I can PR that climbing segment.
That would be awesome.
I want to know if I can PR the Beasley downhill segment.
Are you going to wait for a good tailwind?
I'm going to wait for a tailwind on Monday. Yes. It's like a, 3.5 mile, 4 mile downhill?
Yeah.
But you have to pedal. It's not a downhill that you fly. You have to pedal it. But you got to, to PR it, I'm going to have to be up at 30 miles an hour the whole way down.
Yeah, it's only like 500 or 600 feet in 4 miles. So it's not like it's a steep downhill.
No, you have to pedal it. And then what's the other one? I want to PR the Butte loop.
On foot?
On foot.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it's a 5 mile loop. I think my PR is 103. It's 1,000 feet of climbing and a 5 mile trail run.
Yeah.
And my PR is 103. I would like to PR that.
Well, those are our goals for 2024. They're just a few little things here and there to try to keep us motivated and keep us moving. Mm-hmm. I would just love to hear what your guys' goals are. Leave us some comments down below what your guys' goals are for 2024. I'd love to hear some new ones. Maybe we'll add some of those to our bucket list as well. Any other words of wisdom on goals?
Here's what I know for sure. The body is an amazing thing, and it adapts. So even if it feels impossible right now, I have seen it in my own life. That you're like, I'll never be able to do this one thing. But it does. Like, it adapts, and then you can. It's just fantastic. Hang in there. Keep going.
Yeah, I love it. And honestly, knowing that other people can, use that as a motivation to prove to yourself that it is possible. Mm-hmm. I just talked to somebody the other day who was telling me how they've set a goal to ride this whole section of a mountain bike trail without putting their foot down. And it is one of the hardest sections we've ever ridden. And I can't do that.
No.
I think I've ridden it 50 times.
Oh, I haven't ridden it that many times.
And I can't ride that without putting my foot down. But knowing that this guy can actually is hope for me that I think maybe I could figure it out this year.
I love it.
So, use it. All right, we'll see you guys in 2024. We'll give you an update as the year progresses, but leave us some comments down below what your goals are, and maybe we'll adopt some of yours. Okay. See you next time.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you can do that. It's free. Make that your goal for 2024. Subscribe and like this video. Bye.
Bye now.